Yeah, but I didn't get the question. So can you ask
I
me?
forgot the question actually. Does all the roads lead back to Rome?
All around Europe, that we all share one thing. We all want to be loved.
Oh, I was gonna say apricots. Welcome to today's podcast. Today we will talk about
Erasmus.
Erasmus. Yes, it's a very natural and spontaneous podcast. And I'm your host, Ira, and this is my very special guest, Hayrunisa.
Hi, Renisa. I'm really happy since no one asked me and I had the experience, but I'm so happy that you asked me and have me here. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
It's like very natural and spontaneous, just like as life it is. So it's going to be really good, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I think the crowds are agreeing with you. They are very supportive of our podcast.
Yeah.
Under the trees.
Yeah. Under the same tree. Under the same rooftop.
The rooftop is the sky. Very philosophical intro to this podcast.
Yeah.
And I have some couple of questions. So
Okay.
my friend Hayrunisa, she went to a different country and she's going to go again. This time we're going to go together.
Yeah.
So I have some questions for her trip and her odyssey, her journey to this Latvia.
Yeah.
My question is, how can you define the change that you had in there before and after? How can you see the change on yourself?
Well, the change is very significant actually. Just me version before I went and just I came back, it's quite different. Everything changes because you, for the first time, for me also, it's very like a special experience as well.
Yes.
Because I have never been abroad before and I have never lived alone, far from my family. So it was very different experience in many perspectives. So I can say that the first thing that changed is that life is not all about within the small circle I had in Malatya.
Malatya, yes.
Yeah. So like the only truth is not belong to me, but also everyone has their own truth that they are belong to. To accept that took a bit time of me. The first couple of months I went to Latvia. I specifically went to Daugavpils. The first 2.5 months I was like, oh my gosh, what am I living? Like seriously. I was like very shocked and I didn't know what to think, what to do. I was feeling numb. Like in terms of physically and like mentally, I was numb and just trying to understand and absorb everything. The following days, I realized that, everything is fine. I start to get back my feelings.
Yes.
So then I tried to enjoy. I visited, I think in total 11 countries and maybe 12 or 13 cities. Specifically in Latvia also, it has a special place in my heart. The nature is amazing since I grew up in a village and I grew up in nature. So Latvia has the natural sources a lot and this is what I love about it. So Hayrunisa, I changed a lot personally. I definitely want to go back one day and I hope we will go back because I convinced my friend
Yes.
to go together. But my purpose totally shifted after Latvia. What I want to do with my teaching or student career, all of my aims changed. And personally, I can say that, I think I became more independent. Before that, I was more dependent on people in my life. But right now, I feel like I am stronger, that I can do things alone. And as a person, I have a significant, impactful circle I can have. Having an Erasmus experience taught me that I can be a strong individual by myself. I don't need any others. Thank God that our country giving us such opportunity to experience. I'm really thankful for that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, and I want you to have the same experience as well. And this is the reason I said, hey, Iram, you must be the first. You can take the first place if you take the exam, so we can go together.
I remember when you were in Latvia, we had a video call with you, and you were in there, and you said that you should come here too.
Yeah.
And I said, no way.
We go.
There's no way. And then now I entered the exam. I got my passport.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, so how did you felt when you arrived Latvia, and how did you felt when you arrived Malatya back?
Okay, so this is a very important question. When I first arrived to Latvia, I was feeling, I mean, it was my first time. So when my father taking me to the airport, Malatya, I was gonna go to Istanbul first. I was crying because it's like as I said, my first time. So like, I don't want to cry, but I don't know, the tears are just coming down and my mother is like trying to comfort me and so on. But I said, okay, just please don't talk to me. I just want to go. But still I'm crying after I hugged my little sister Zeynep. I don't know, she has a special place in my heart. It's like she's my own kid, so...
Yes, I know that feeling.
Yeah, we have very huge age gap between us. So anyways, the thing is, in Istanbul, my auntie just hugged me so much, and she said to me like, okay, you can do this, because I'm a bit sensitive person. I don't really make it obvious, but in appearance, I don't seem sensitive, but actually I am. So the thing is, what happened? I arrived Riga first. It was like everywhere is green. It's like a different, like
a different Malatya,
like a planet, I can say. Yeah, but then I did have like some internet connection, and I said, okay, hi Nisa, so you came all this point, so you don't have to go back.
Yes.
And then I had some bad experience actually in the airport, in the checking point. They have been treated me as like I'm carrying gun, drugs or alcohol or something. And I was really like, as I said, inexperienced. They told me, hey, how much money do you have? I told them it was a police officer. But I thought he's a gangster or something. It's my first time. I have never thought that it would be a police. I said, why are you asking? He was like, what kind of a question is this that like you're giving me reaction? So then there was a lady and she told me that I'm coming from a third country. So for that reason, I have to answer those custom questions. And then I tried to manage the situation because, it was like a point that, okay, I understood. And he told me that, like, do you carry gun, drugs or alcohol? I was very intimidated, but then I said, okay, everything will be fine. They're just doing what they need to do. And then I just waited for the bus and took the train to go to Daugavpils for 3 hours. So this is where it actually, long and short.
But when you came back to Malatya after 4 months, you were like, oh, not this city again, or you were like, oh, I miss my house, or...
Okay, I will come to that because I actually didn't, I just beat it around the bush a lot, I know. The thing is, when I reached the Daugavpils, I felt like I'm in Texas.
Oh, Texas?
Yeah, because the buildings were all like a single, like a big houses. There was no apartment, not tall buildings like we used to have in Malatya. So I thought, okay, this is Texas. Oh my gosh, it's like in the movies.
I've been working on this case for a long time.
So then the question you asked, when I came back to Malatya, actually, I felt really sad because the only privilege you have is related to geography. For us, we are very there are tons of good people, but in order to achieve a good life, we have to struggle a lot. This is the main idea that I had in my mind throughout the journey, actually. And when I came to Malatya, I felt very sad. But I also felt proud of myself.
Yes.
Because my journey is a bit, it's different.
Yes.
Everyone has their own story. It's been 6 years, I'm struggling. I'm teaching English and try to build a career around that. So I just went to Daugavpils, and it was a great experience. I felt proud of myself because with the zero of help of others, especially financially, I achieved something big and great.
Yes. What it's like to study English language and literature here, and what it's like to study English language and literature in Daugavpils.
Okay, well, actually, throughout my childhood, I used to hear that European education system is much better. Things like that. So I used to hear that. Of course, there are very great qualified universities. But when I went to Daugavpils, the thing that I realized the most is the context of the classes were very simple for me. Maybe it's because of the wrong classes I chose, I don't know, but I also searched. Here in University, I think it's much better. We read a lot more than what I read in Daugavpils actually. Here I realized that we read many great authors, we read great texts that in Europe, when I was talking about, students even the instructors did not have any idea. So it was like they were looking at me, oh my gosh, this is like a master level of knowledge. I mean, I know in Turkey it's not enough.
But here we are just regular students.
Yeah.
It's not even like a good amount. It's just like middle.
They are giving significant amount to the phonology.
Oh, okay. We didn't really focus on that part. We only focused on the literature and analysis, stuff like that.
I was taking classes like the history of Great Britain and the US cultures, something like this, as far as I remember the class name. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry from now on. So it was very basic, like we were learning about the geographical location of Great Britain, or like UK. What is the distinction? Still, I'm confused about it.
We talked about that in the first class of ours, and it took like 5 minutes.
We talked here in our program very separately.
Yes.
But there, it's under the same class. You talk all about it. You make presentations. You don't have really exam system actually there. We did have, in every 2 or 3 weeks, we did have some homeworks. And then at the end of the semester, she gathered us. She told us to come to the class. She said, what did you learn in this class? So we wrote an essay, a 1 page, like 350 words limited essay. So she only told us to write what we learned throughout this class. And this was our final grade. It determined our final grade. All of the classes were like that. I learned a lot. There are advantages and disadvantages in this program.
It's comfortable, but here we a little bit push the limits more.
Yeah, I mean, we here read a lot. So when I came here, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm used to like a holiday mood. But here, no, we read a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like both parts, so maybe it can become a combination of something.
Yes.
Would be great.
I agree with this. Because here we learn a lot, but I think our exams are quite stressful.
Yeah.
The systems of everything. Yeah, but I like learning so much different perspectives from different teachers and different concepts of everything. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I already know this topic, but then we had the lecture and then I realized, oh, I know it, but just one small part of it. So that doesn't count as knowing. I loved both programs in different universities. I love in different ways. In the first year, we should have the general knowledge about the department, like a theory, phonology, so Anglo-Saxon history. Those should be separate classes, in my opinion. Okay, actually, in your opinion, yes.
Yeah, in my opinion.
You have traveled 11 countries.
Yeah.
What did you learn after seeing so much different places?
Yeah.
Were you like, oh, Italy, that's just regular, or Paris, oh, okay, boring. Were you like this, or were you just like, wow, this is the best place ever?
Yeah.
Or after seeing so much different places, did you gain any perspective, and did you realize that maybe as humans we share a lot of common things?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where we live or stuff like that. Or seeing Rome. Seeing Rome with your own eyes and experiencing that feeling, Rome is very important for our
us.
department, I think.
Yeah.
So that's why it's very, I would like to hear about.
Well, actually, the first thing that ever I want to recommend who is going to take part in Erasmus program, go with your friend and never ever go with people you don't know before, because traveling is something that you should be going with the same people who you share the same values, same like funny moments that you share together.
Yes.
It would be awesome. Otherwise, the travel would be like a catastrophic.
We will be hopefully lucky to go to Rome together with you.
I hope. I really
if we
wish
do, we will make a vlog or something.
All around Europe, that we all share one thing. We all want to be loved.
Oh, I was gonna say apricots.
Of course, apricot is important. When I see on the shelves, markets, I see apricot. Oh my gosh, I feel so happy.
I think it's more normal for us to have connections more, and I think in maybe Europe they might feel a little bit more pragmatic. That's why maybe they would feel a bit alone in their own system, maybe, or in families as well, because I think families are very like you can never stop talking to them unless it's an extreme situation. I think in there you can just not call your father or mother. That wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but I didn't get the question. So can you ask
I
me?
forgot the question actually. How traveling 11 countries gave you a perspective?
Many people are traveling just to take photos. But many are missing the chance that what's the soul of the city? What happened here before? I can give the example from like what I experienced. When I went to Rome, like I have seen whatever we talked in the classical mythology or mythology classes we discussed in the classroom environment. I have seen the Hermes statue. I have seen the horses, I have seen many statues related to mythology.
If I go there, I will make it everyone's problem. I'm never gonna shut up.
Yeah, it was amazing. But the thing is that I realized everyone is taking pictures. Of course, maybe they already know. This is what I realized. But when I wanted to learn or, share this with my friends, it was like I felt like very dull.
Maybe they are not enthusiastic just like you.
Yeah, sure. This is also the case.
Because maybe it's our department, and I don't know. Especially for me, I'm very hyperfixated. It's just I'm obsessed with Greek mythology. Maybe it's the reason I even chose this department. But I really like to talk about all those stories and maybe history of things. But maybe a lot of people find that stuff boring, and maybe. They just go there to
you feel the soul of Rome. Actually, when I went there, I really felt there's something different.
Right now we are in the soul of Malatya, but
but still we talk about Rome. It was a great city.
Does all the roads lead back to Rome?
Of course, all of them lead to Rome. And you should definitely have pizza there. The cheeses I tasted there was really different than what I have eaten in Malatya. The layers that we put the cheese and the toppings is very thin. So, but in here it's like all we eat is that part. Yes. So in Rome, when I tasted the pizza, I felt like I'm eating pizza, really.
Oh, because you are eating pizza, it's their food.
Yeah, it was great. So we also made a joke. Is there avocado pizza, something like this?
Pineapple?
Pineapple pizza,
yes.
Yeah. So we made a joke, and the guy were like, "Oh, tranquil." We don't have pineapple pizza.
Yeah, Italian people are very enthusiastic about their food, and they just wanted to make it right.
Yeah.
And the whole world is kind of making jokes on it.
They're really relaxed. Even I ate pasta there.
Imagine someone putting ketchup on lahmacun. It's very bad.
Yeah, the pasta also I ate it there was very good. In Turkey we say esnaf lokantası, but there near to the Colosseum, we found a very famous place, very famous spot. The guy, I told them, "Hey, are you Turkish?" Because they were really looking like Turkish esnaf. Profile of people are quite similar, I guess.
I have a very important question. So you went to Latvia last semester, and you came back, and then you were like, "Okay, I will go again for internship."
Yeah.
And then you didn't choose other country.
Yeah.
Why is this? Why Latvia?
Yeah, this is a very great question, because Latvia is a place where I felt like for the first time in my life, it's hard to say, like, okay, I'm an adult. Because I did everything by myself, no family, no friends. Of course, I did my research before, but there I was all alone and just realized that what I have missed all those years. I'm 28 years old, but I have never been out of Malatya. Of course, I went other cities, visited, and I have friends. I had the English language, I can speak English since 2015. So it changed my perspective a lot. But having the practice of living in another country was totally different experience. And for that reason, Latvia will have a special place in my heart rest of my life. And
Yes.
I love the nature of it. Also, there are many beautiful connections we have in Latvia.
Yeah, your friends.
There is an Ottoman martyr
Okay.
in the city of Sises.
Oh yes.
So I searched. There was Turkish bakery, and there was Ottoman martyr in the times of war. I think it was World War One. Our soldiers were slaved or took them Russia. At the time, it was belonged to Russia. So I went there and just visited them. There we have 26 soldiers laying there. So that I went there, and also another city called Sigulda.
You feel like a cultural connection.
Yeah.
Historical, like you can see the footsteps of your ancestors.
Yeah, absolutely. Because right now, majority of the people are not following any religion, like Christianity or Islam, in Latvia. But in Turkey, many people are define themselves as Muslim. In Latvia, there are Muslims, like Latvians, and the religion, the Islam went there due to those soldiers. So they went and just lived among them, and they died, but also they contributed how they live, because in the historical there was a note there. It was saying that they lived among us, and it means that they also like them. When I read the historical some texts, it was saying that they carried what they have, so they became an example, and they were wondering how they become such trustworthy. It was written like that. Everyone can search. So that right now around 1,000 Muslims living there due to those soldiers.
The architecture is so pretty, and it's like the buildings are in these days, due to capitalism, maybe, I don't know, they're all just so gray and dull and just like functional, but no, not that functional. And I really like creative architecture. There was this pink church that I just want to go.
In Riga.
Yes, it's so beautiful. Also, I would like to ask one last question.
Okay.
What do you want to achieve when you return to Latvia in your maybe philosophically? I mean, what are the things that you want to achieve? Of course, you have maybe some goals by profession or other, like English and or academically. But what are the things that you want to learn in there? Again, like what you return there, it's not unfamiliar for you anymore. It's somewhere that you know, and you are not your past self anymore. So you're different, and Latvia is also different for you. So what are you trying to achieve?
Yeah, this is a very hard question. I mean, a very great question, but also very hard.
I think you would probably be able to have more fun and more relaxed way, because you know that there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, the first thing that I have a very beautiful connection with Latvia. I have many friends there. When I go, it's going to be not just one side, it's going to be both sided, because I hopefully will be doing my internship, voluntarily internship in a school where we can see middle school and high school students.
You will have students.
Yeah, I am going to be trained, I will be doing a traineeship, and I will be working as a teacher. So the thing is, as I know, as I experienced, the instructors, the teachers of Latvia is very humble, and they are very seeking to help students. So as I remember in Daugavpils University, when we say that we don't understand this, they were giving their time and energy a lot. So they were doing extra work. After the class, they were having okay, let's have that extra time with you, only one-on-one, so that you can learn more. So I witnessed that. So I want to learn how is it like being a teacher in Latvia, because I also have interviewed. They are very kind, and they are really looking for people. We always talk about European standards. So there is a European standard. You should be knowing what you want and why are you coming here. So I clearly told them what I want, and so they expect me to also contribute to their culture, how Turkey is as a Turkish person, what am I going to do there?
You represent our country as well.
Yeah, so I want to learn from them. I want to have experience in the kitchen of Latvia, which is a very great school in very central area of the capital city, Riga. whenever I saw young people, they were very confident and they really know what they want and what they will do. I don't know, like, is it like something related to family or is it related to the education system? I really want to learn about this.
Yes.
Because when I compare my ages, like my times with that I was in their ages, I was totally different. Yeah.
We don't know. We should. When I go there, I will observe that. We came to the ending of our podcast. Thank you for contributing to the podcast.
Yeah.
Of course, you will take grades for this.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I hope everyone to experience such an amazing thing.
It's a great opportunity for Turkish youth, maybe financially as well.
Yeah. I recommend all university students to go and share and grow and learn and live their life in the best way they can once they have the experience. And to have the experience, work really hard. Just do what you need to do.
I don't know how to act, and we have nowhere to sit. How? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.